A famous quote once stated, "Work is doing it, discipline is doing it every day, and diligence is doing it well every day." A diligent person is always said to be someone who is punctual, who is self-motivated, and who is always eager to learn new things. Let us look at some of the characteristics of a person with diligence. A diligent person is always aware and alert of the things around him or her. They're always cautious, and their perseverance is always spoken about. A diligent person is said to be someone who is always accountable to somebody in their life. They keep somebody above them whom they can always talk to and relate to. When you are a person with diligence, you are said to be somebody who is reliable and responsible. Whether the task is small or big, you are always considered somebody responsible and reliable. A diligent person is always said to be humble and patient with their work. Even if the task is unpleasant or the journey is unpleasant, a diligent person never gives up. A diligent person perseveres until he achieves what is given to them. If you are a person with diligence, you are expected to be persistent in the work that is given to you. Now let us look at what the Bible tells us about the word diligence. Compared to the actual meaning of the word diligence, which also means hard work, the Bible is very similar in terms of the meaning, except that it has a spiritual aspect to it. From the beginning of the Bible in the Old Testament till the end of the New Testament, we see the word diligence used in many ways. We see in Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 10, "Whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability." So we see in the Bible that God demands diligence from each one of us. We see a great example in Paul. Paul, who was also called as Saul, before his life converted from being a prosecutor to a person who spoke the gospel and who never gave up on Christ. He is somebody who always stood for what was right and who always persevered to achieve the task that was given to him. When Paul met the Lord on the road to Damascus and his life changed from being the person that he was, he never gave up on Christ. Whatever the journey was, he conquered it until the end. Now God demands us to be diligent just like Paul. There is nobody in the Bible who has gone through as much of hardships as Paul. In Acts chapter 9, we see the life of Paul from being converted from a prosecutor into a person who stood for Christ. But when we come to 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 23 to 28, we see how Paul suffered for the sake of Christ. He was in prison. He went without food or sleep. He did not eat for days. He was naked. He was beaten, but yet he did not give up on Christ. This is the kind of life that Paul lived for the sake of Christ. But his diligence is to be appreciated above all. Paul, even though he went through this hardship, he never gave up on Christ and he always stood for what was right. And in the end, he received the crown of life. In Hebrews chapter 12, Paul tells us to fix our eyes on Jesus and run the race. He tells us not to get distracted with the things around us and the things of this world. In the end, we see that Paul's diligence enabled him to say, "I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, and I have kept the faith." If we are on the right track and if we are diligent in the work that is given to us, be it small or big, we can also, just like Paul, say that we have finished the work, we have fought the fight, and we have kept the faith. Now let us look at what Jesus tells us about diligence. In Matthew chapter 24 verse 46, Jesus tells us, "Blessed is that servant whom his master, when he comes, will find so doing and not caught in idleness." He emphasizes this in Luke chapter 16 verse 12. "And if you have not been faithful in what is another man's, who will give you what is your own?" And says Jesus, "He who is faithful in what is least is faithful also in much, and who is unjust in what is least is also unjust in much." In other words, if you are not serious about small responsibilities, nobody is going to trust you with greater ones. What happens when you lack diligence? When you lack diligence, you automatically become a person who is lazy and idle and just wastes a lot of time. You are somebody who does not plan, who does not have a goal, who does not have a vision or a purpose as to what to do. And if you are a person who is lazy, you end up ruining yourself more than others. When we lack diligence, we are called to be lazy. And we can learn some lessons from the ants. They are wise, they are not sluggard. They have no ruler, they have no overseer or a commander. Yet, they store up provisions in summer and gather food in harvest. How serious are we with the task that is given to us? We are called to be diligent people. If we are diligent, it will help us in a long way in achieving our goals. Let us change our attitude towards everything that we do, about the task that is given to us, or with the people that we are meant to be with. Be it as a student, as a teacher, an employer or an employee, or even a housewife, we are all called to be diligent people in the task that is given to us. No task is big or small. All of us are called to be diligent. But when we fail to be diligent, we are called to be extra hardworking, and we can put in extra effort to reach our goal. Let us not be lazy and waste our time and neglect things around us. Instead, let us be diligent and put in extra effort and work hard in attaining our goals. Always remember that work is doing it, discipline is doing it every day, and diligence is doing it well every day. God bless, and let God help each one of us to be diligent people.